Once a mother, always a mother. Hey, did you see that sunshine today? Oh my goodness. It peaked out. After 3 days of chronic rain and snow and sleet, it peaked out. And I gotta say, I needed it. Did you know that even a little bit of darkness can dampen your mood? And there's actually somewhere the occipital lobe is not getting enough sunlight, and you get some little penile gland in your brain. Anyway, it basically makes you sad. And it can come on with me after just a few days of low light and darkness. So I was starting to feel it. Yesterday, I made Jones walk with me on the entire beach, about 2 miles on the beach. I was wearing like a Canada Goose coat, and we had umbrellas fighting the wind in the middle of the storm. We walked. And I gotta say, there's some interesting people out. Besides the surfers trying to catch the big waves, there was a guy in like literally his underwear taking a bath in the freezing cold ocean, washing his face, his hair.
And he probably never gets to do that, and that's probably what he always wants to
He
do.
seemed very happy.
Yeah.
But today, we gave ourselves the prescription of going for a hike in Temescal Canyon, of which Julio told was slidey. And guess what? It was. And we had to actually take our shoes off to get up to and then put our shoes on the other side. And there was this moment. Now, I've read lots of research on how nature is good for your mental health and your physical health. And as our feet got in addition Monday, and I said, I know it feels good. And everybody we passed wading through the water had a giant smile on their face. In fact, the guy who said, makes you feel connected, doesn't it? And I said, it does. Even having shoes in between you and the earth is not the same as actually touching down. And we were in such a good mood. It was a wonderful, we hiked up to that waterfall, and it is blowing heavy right now. On the way back, there was a giant, yellow taped area that had become flooded, and it was just literally a mud pool that went on for, it was just large, like dozens of feet, yards across. And two kids ran in and started doing a mud bath, and I wanted to jump in after them. It looked so fun. All right, why do I want to devote today's show to America's favorite pastime? No, not baseball, SEX. Because sex is important. It's important, obviously, for the survival of the species. But I believe that almost every human behavior that we ever do is designed either to attract mates, retain a current mate, expel a mate that's not performing well, and or hedge your reproductive odds. So while you might think that sex, in an evolutionary sense, its primary function was for reproduction, actually it has many other functions. It helps you bring you closer to your partner, so it continues to create the bond. It's a way of expressing love and gratitude. It feels good. It's pleasurable. It can actually increase self-esteem in many people. It helps people feel confident and sexy. It's also a big stress reliever. It is the way. It's one of the ways that humans connect. Now, I could break down the science for you and talk about all the neurotransmitters that explode in your head when you do have sex. But I want you to know it's good for your health, good for your mental health, good for your physical health. Now, I do want to also say, though, that less sexual frequency does not necessarily mean that your relationship is less satisfying. Um, you know, some people eventually grow into something called mature companionate love. And for all kinds of reasons, they're unable to have traditional sex. Age, it might be their health, hormones, etc. But they can still touch. Get that dopamine connection. All right, I do have some news for you that the average sexual frequency has been going down in America. It's been going down for the last few decades. I want to talk about why adults in 2010 were having sex 9 times more a year than they are now. So in just 13 years, we stopped 9 times a year. And we have lots of time during quarantine, folks. Lots of time to hunker on down. So I'm going to talk about what the average is when we come back and talk about what happens in a long-term relationship when a common thing occurs. You get somebody with a high desire and somebody with a low desire. Uh-oh. And they walk around on eggshells. You are listening to the Dr. Wendy Walsh Show on KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Right now, let's go to the 24-hour newsroom and very hot water.
The National Weather Service says another storm system is heading our way, and with rain and mountains this weekend. Little funny copy on the wire stuff here. A warming and drying trend is expected later this week. There we go. A boat crowded with migrants is smashed into reefs and broken apart off the Italian coast, killing nearly 60 people with dozens more missing. And just now breaking, Everything Everywhere All at Once has won the top honor of the Screen Actors Guild Award, solidifying its Oscar frontrunner status. We'll check out your drive on the floor hosting a party. The water is on the floor, and your guest has to tell you that the toilet is backed up. And worst of all, you have to tell your guests that they can't use the bathroom. I shudder when I tell this story because it happened to me. Can you imagine? I own Rooter Hero Plumbing, and my toilet overflowed. Talk about being humbled. Well, the truth is, it could happen to anyone. And the solution is to call 866-DRAIN-77. That's what I did, and our plumber was here within the hour. Not because I'm the owner, but that's just what we do. And that you'll be satisfied with our services, that I put my cell phone number on every business card. 866-DRAIN-77. That's 866-DRAIN-77. Yeah, 102-8886. SoCal weather, rain tonight with lows in the mid-40s, mid-30s in the Inland Empire, 30s, and a chance of snow in the Avalanche. This report brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We got a stall on 405. Hey, Culver City in the 405 south of Venice Boulevard. It's a stall taking up the center lane. It's got traffic backed up to the 10. And locking out on the 210 west of Berkshire Avenue. So there's a large trash can in the two middle lanes. Caltrain is trying to get it taken off the road. Now in Orange County, tough stay on the 5 north of the 55. That's a crash move to the right shoulder. It's catchy on the Bryson Newport Avenue. And in Sky Forest, the San Diego County area of 18 north and south between Couple Canyon Road and running Spring School Road. Closed in both directions due to the snow. Elections not available in all states or situations. This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance can protect your small business with over